we're in a sugar war.
For some reason, the bakers are super grouchy with each other. That unicorn chef started throwing dessert at Mrs. Cake. I tried to help, but I got caught in the crossfire. Tasty, tasty crossfire.
You sure this is just pre-coronation nerves?
Oh, my aching metatarsals. You know, you forget how convenient snap travel is.
Wait, did you just walk here? On foot?
Yes, actually. And I have a confession to make. You see, I might have made the teeniest boo-boo. All very well-intentioned and noble on my part, of course,
Get to the point, Discord.
You remember that whole thing with King Sombra? That was slightly my fault, and by slightly, I mean, I brought him back.
You did? But why?
Well, it seemed like a good idea at the time, which is why I also brought back 3 other villains who are now on the loose and not really big fans of yours. So, my bad.
Let me get this straight. You wanted to boost Twilight's confidence, so you brought back Chrysalis, Cozy Glow, and T-Rex to attack her?
Don't forget Sombra.
And while you united these 3 villains, you pretended to be Grogar?
Discord, how could you do this to Twilight and us?
Look what a great job you did defeating Sombra. All the confidence you gained. Remember the cheering? The hoof bumps?
Except it was all a lie.
A well-intentioned lie.
For all the time you spent with us, you really haven't picked up too much in the way of friendship lessons, huh?
You've been setting up challenges for us the whole time, haven't you? None of our successes were actually real.
Of course they were. You just had an extremely good-looking safety net.
And how was that supposed to help again?
I intended to prepare Twilight for anything by orchestrating an epic attack at her coronation.
You beastly beast! Don't you know how much this day means to Twilight? And me? I made her dress! Why wait until now for such a horrible plan?
You don't take a final exam on your first day of class. Just think, after defeating 3 baddies, Twilight would have to believe that she's the leader we all know she is.
You have made a grave misjudgment, Discord. Do you have anything else you would like to tell us?
Would you like the good news or the bad news?
That wasn't the bad news.
All my chaos magic is gone, trapped in Grogar's bell.
So what's the good news?
Chrysalis, T-Rex, and Cozy Glow now have all of the real Grogar's magic.
In what world is that good news?
Compared to me losing my powers, anything else is good news.
Twilight, Luna, we need to make a plan. Maybe it's not too late to stop this disaster from happening.
I need some time to think first.
Well, there isn't any time. Look what I overheard them saying. Oh, just listen to my voice and use your imagination. Let the fool go. Without magic, he's no threat. Besides, we have plans. The Lame Six are so busy being perfect, they haven't even noticed what we've been up to. Have I mentioned how great revenge is? Oh, I hope you got a name picked out for your future kingdom, because it's time to destroy Equestria.
What are we gonna do, Twilight?
The same thing we do every time, Pinkie. Try to save the world.
Every prisoner is safely in their cells. Now we can hunt down the rest of the Wendigos?
I'm not hunting any pony down in this weather. Can't we magically get rid of them and warm things up?
I don't think we should. This could work out quite well for me.
You mean us?
The harsh weather is the final blow to break the ponies' spirits. Once Equestria is a frozen wasteland, we'll use our magic to destroy those windy beasts. Ponies will be so grateful they'll do whatever I want.
The Wendigos are ancient magic. It would be unwise to leave them unchecked. Best we deal with them now.
We probably should deal with Twilight and her friends before anything else.
I thought it was too cold for you to hunt any pony down.
We don't need to. They're right there.
You think they know we're here?
I'd say they have an idea.
That bell has Discord, Celestia, and Luna's magic inside. If they use it against us...
Discord's magic is so chaotic, he's the only one who can use it.
You just can't accept that you were beaten before you even realized there was a fight, can you?
You can't beat us if we never give up. As long as I have my friends by my side, I'll put my faith in friends.
Can we get on with this, please?
We need to get that bell and get Discord and the princesses their magic back. Rainbow Dash, Pinkie, you're with me.
Sweet! I'll grab that bell in 10 seconds!
No, we're the distraction. They're gonna get the bell.
Come out, wherever you are.
There! Step right up, evil fillies and gentle villains! Try your luck! Miss me! Close, but no cherry chimichanga! Thanks for playing! Do they have to be so annoying?
Not annoying.
Distracting!
Now, Professor, we all know you're not the fast one.
Enough! Or the dragon's wings get plucked.
Please, don't hurt him!
Don't worry about me! Just say no!
Turns out that the magic of friendship is your biggest weakness. A fitting end to your pathetic story.
No matter what, we face it together!
What happened? Can I open my eyes?
You sure can! Way to go, Twilight!
It's not me.
Majesty.
Lester, I may be the ruler of Equestria, but I'm still just your teacher.
And you've been wonderful. I've enjoyed every moment at the School of Magic. But I'm just not sure it's the right place for me.
I see.
And it's not work. I could spend weeks in the library doing research. It's just that there's a lot of focus on making friends.
If that's your problem, you've come to the right place.
But that's just it. I don't want to make friends.
What?
So you'd rather leave the School of Magic than make friends?
I was hoping to set up an independent course of study. I want to accomplish as much as you have someday.
It'll be hard to do that without friends.
I'm not so sure. Friendship looks like more of a distraction than anything else, and ultimately, a waste of time.
What?
I know you and your friends accomplished a lot together, but that was so long ago, and as far as I can see, you rule by yourself now.
Hello, Royal Advisor right here.
And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. In fact, I think it's better. Plus, if friendships ultimately fade, why even make them in the first place?
You know what, Lester Dawn? You're right.
What?
My little pony, my little pony. My little pony. I used to wonder what friendship could be. My little pony. Until you all shared its magic with me. Big adventure.
Tons of fun.
A beautiful heart, faithful and strong.
Sharing kindness.
It's an easy feat, and magic makes it all complete.
Friendship is more trouble than it's worth? This is your top student?
Friendships take work, and there's no guarantee they'll last. They can be complicated, they can be messy, and they never go the way you plan. Friendship is a hard thing to navigate. I remember the first time I realized it might not last forever.
Twilight? I'm pretty sure that's everything.
I'm just doing a final check, Spike.
But we did a final check of every room. Twice.
Aha! See? An issue of Power Ponies. Now aren't you glad we triple-checked?
Thanks, but I already read this one. I don't need to take it to Camelot.
No. You love Power Ponies. We're taking it.
Really, Twilight? We don't have to bring the comic. I'm not even sure how much longer I'll collect it. A lot is changing, and I am getting older.
Just because things change doesn't mean you leave everything you love behind.
Oh. You're not still worried about ruling Equestria, are you?
No, I know it took some time, but I've never been more ready for anything in my life. Just because I'm ready to sit on the throne in Canterlot doesn't mean I'm ready to leave Ponyville. When we were all fighting to save Equestria from T-Rex, Chrysalis, and Cozy Glow, I was too busy to think about it. But now it's all happening at once.
What is?
The coronation, moving, leaving our friends.
I thought we'd all be ruling Equestria together.
Of course we will, but it won't be the same. They all have lives here. We're moving away and they're not, and I can't help but feel like we're leaving them behind. What if we all just drift apart?
I can't read this thing. How am I supposed to lead a Philly Guides hike if the map makes us more lost?
Did some ponies say lost?
Not for long. Oh, now this is just terrible. Miss Cheerilee ordered cupcakes for school today, and I forgot to make the order.
No biggie.
Students going hungry? Not on our watch.
Let us bake, sister.
And then they carried Granny Smith across the street. There wasn't even any traffic.
It's not that we don't appreciate their help. But suddenly, Celestia and Luna seem to think we can't do anything on our own. How are we supposed to learn to be rulers of Equestria with them fixing every teensy problem for us?
Maybe the princesses changed their minds. Maybe they don't think we're up to the responsibility of protecting Equestria after all.
Or maybe this week's just a one-time thing that'll never happen again. A strategy meeting. What is the danger this time? A rampaging beast? Evil spell? Friendship problem?
We're ready to do whatever we can.
Great. But is something wrong? It's just, you've been helping us an awful lot, and we know you have way more important rulery things to do, so...
We've spent more than enough time in the throne room. Real life is happening out here.
Wait, that's what this is about? You're sick of being princesses?
Not exactly. Battling the Everfree Forest alongside Star Swirl made us realize what we've missed out on. So instead of spending the day ruling,
And the night patrolling dreams.
we wanted a chance to do the things you do. Save the day, adventure with friends, shampoo anteaters.
I'm pretty sure Fluttershy is the only pony that does that.
Well, there are way more fun things to do than follow us around. Ooh, you should make a list of all the stuff you never tried but always wanted to. There's a lot of little things out there to do.
What an intriguing idea. Only it's much harder to justify a vacation from the castle when it's not an emergency we're responding to.
Don't worry. We'll cover your palace duties. It'll be a good chance for us to practice for when you retire.
Well, if you're sure you don't mind the extra effort.
Thank you, Twilight. What a relief to know the royal swanifying ceremony is in good hooves.
The what now?
Fun not yet had. I can't wait to start planning our time off.
A chance to do whatever we want. And you know what that means. Relaxation! Well, it's just that I spend each night in every pony's intense dreams, so I could use some real-world downtime.
I understand. But for me, every day is real world. Meetings and decrees, and meetings about decrees, and decrees about the meetings. I crave excitement!
I'm not sure how we can both be happy.
Unless we take turns doing what we like. Sister trip!
And I have the perfect accessories for us to wear.
Wait right here.
Oh!
We'll be twinsies.
Just like regular pony tourists. I knew you'd love it.
I have a few things for us, too. Sunglasses, bug spray, ice boots, bus sanitizer, and travel snacks. You have to add water. What do you think?
It's perfect, sister.
How could this happen?
If only we hadn't gone home for summer break. Maybe we could have saved the tree. I wish that somber guy was still around so we could teach him a lesson.
That not bring back tree or elements of harmony. Wait! We all saw and heard the tree in our dream, right? How could it talk to us if it was really gone? Maybe if we close our eyes and think really strong friendship thoughts, the tree will get better.
I've heard worse suggestions.
Is it working?
No. I guess the tree really is gone.
Then we need to do something to honor it.
Good idea, Gallus.
Hey, maybe that's why the tree called us. It must have used the last of its magic to make sure we'd come here and keep its memory alive.
It did say it needed us.
Oh, Silliest! There you are! The hive has been worried sick. Why did you leave without telling us? The last time you and your friends did that, it almost brought our kingdoms to war.
Sorry, Thorax. It was an emergency.
Well, next time, ask before you run off. Now come on, let's go home.
Wait! She can't leave. We have a dragon quest.
But she's not a dragon. You know what I mean.
This quest for all Yona friends. Need to help Tree.
And it might take a while.
Can we stay, Headmare Twilight?
Well, as long as you get permission from your kingdoms, I suppose it's all right.
You want that permission slip in triplicate, or is one enough? What? I like to be prepared.
You're back! Great! Since I live locally, I figured I'd do a little cleaning up while you were gone. Give us a head start, you know?
Sandbar, where's the tree?
I got rid of it.
to make room for a memorial.
Howdy, y'all! Now that's how you wake a pony up.
Goldie delicious!
Granny told me y'all could use a helping hoof with this here confluence, so I came a-running.
Well, with a harvest this big, we're grateful for all the help we can get. I guess.
Yup. That's too bad y'all ain't ever caught the great seedling. He'd granted you a perpetual harvest, confluence or no.
The great seedling? Well, now, I haven't thought about that old mare's tail for years.
The great seedling ain't no mare's tail. He's a magical earth spirit. All the colors of the harvest that travels from farm to farm, daring ponies to catch him. And those that have the ingenuity are rewarded with crops that are always in bloom. And he's as real as you and me!
As I'm up to recall, Apple Bloom used to love setting traps for the great seedling when she was a youngin'.
Well, I'm pretty sure she's outgrown the whole thing by now. Right, Apple Bloom?
Or maybe I'm big enough now to finally catch him! Who's with me?
My little pony, my little pony. My little pony. I used to wonder what friendship could be. Until you all shared its magic with me. Big adventure,
Tons of fun!
a beautiful heart, faithful and strong.
Sharing kindness.
It's an easy feat, and magic makes it all complete. You have mine. Do you know you're all my very best friends?
Apple Bloom, you haven't hunted for the great seedling since you were little. Why would you want to start again now?
The confluence is so big! He's bound to show up. And if we catch him, he'll make all the apples ripe all the time! Right, Goldie?
That's right, young filly.
Oh, just imagine, Sweet Apple Acres would be the busiest orchard in Equestria. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got work to do.
Don't forget we have actual work to do, too.
Nothing like a little filly enjoying the harvest.
I don't mind Apple Bloom having fun, but there's honest-to-goodness work to do that doesn't have a thing to do with an old legend.
Oh, quit worrying, Sugar Booger. Apple Bloom can hunt for the seedling all she wants. If you're so fretified about work, why don't you and your brother get to bucking your own selves?
Granny's right. Come on, sleepyhead. Let's get to work.
Yep.
Yeah! Ah!
And if she had two of them, it would have been a pair of pairs.
As much as I appreciate her volunteering, I'm not sure how much help Goldie's gonna be.
Quick, find me that old copy of Predictions and Prophecies. What's that for?
Well, it was a gift for Moondancer, but...
Oh, Spike, you know we don't have time for that sort of thing.
And then Celestia sent me to Ponyville and I forgot all about this. Dusty Pages prided herself that no books were damaged or lost on her watch, and I failed her. I failed myself.
I take it we're going to Canterlot? The sooner the better, I guess. Why are we hiding? Don't you want to return your book?
Yes, but what if some pony sees me in there? I'm the Princess of Friendship. Everywhere I go, ponies recognize me. I'll stick out like a sore hoof.
Princess Twilight Sparkle in a library? Stop the presses!
A late book is a big deal, Spike. What if Dusty Pages revokes my library card? Or bans me from ever entering the building again?
Don't you already have most of those books in your collection at home?
Yes, but the ones in there have a special Canterlot library-y smell.
You sniff books?
You don't? I used to live in a library. If I'm not a good example of proper book-borrowing behavior, then what kind of princess am I?
One that makes mistakes like every pony else. Trust me, once you return that book, you'll feel way better.
Thanks, Spike. Let's go.
I have a book to return.
Princess Twilight! So good to see you! Need some recommendations from the new release section?
Is that the new edition of Moon Curve 7 Theories on Bending Time? I have been waiting for the release and... no books today. Thanks. But I do need to speak with Dusty Pages about a sensitive matter.
Dusty who?
Dusty Pages, the head librarian. She's worked here forever.
I'm sorry, Princess, I don't know her. Now, was there some other way I can help the library's best book borrower?
Just ask her where to return an overdue book. It's no big deal. It happens all the time.
Not to me, it doesn't. Fine. Fine! Oh no, I didn't even think about the late fine. A book out this long will probably cost 1,000 bits.
We have an overdue book.
Oh, well, that's no problem at all. In fact, it happens all the time.
See?
I'll just find it in the card catalog. Number 18905, got it. Oh, wow. Yeesh. I haven't seen a book this late in, well, ever. You need to go and see First Folio in the grossly overdue book return office for ponies who should know better.
Don't pull any punches with those names, do you?
And that office would be?
In the basement.
Because of the shame.
You're retiring?
Princesses can retire?
Of course we can. I, for one, am looking forward to a little R&R. Maybe a trip to Silver Shoals.
And you want me to take your place?
Mm-hmm. With the help of your friends, of course. We can't think of any pony more worthy. Over the years, we've watched you grow. You faced task after task, challenge after challenge.
Countless adversities. Yeah, we get it.
And you've always prevailed.
Thank you, but that doesn't mean that we're ready to do what you do.
Oh, of course you are. I realize this is a lot to take in, but...
Nope! Makes perfect sense. We're awesome! Does this mean we get all your powers? Ooh, I call dibs on showing up in every pony's dreams!
You can't be ready to step into their horseshoes just like that.
Well, if the princesses think it's time to retire, we're not a bad choice. We always have Equestria's best interests at heart.
That's a fair point, which should be taken into consideration when we have a roundtable discussion.
Well, I'm in. Dumplings will all need a complete wardrobe update. And I would love to pick your brain about main maintenance when you have a moment.
As long as we all have each other, I'm sure we can do it. Yay! Protectors of Equestria on 3. 1, 2...
If you're all on board, I guess I am too.
Protectors of Equestria!
It'll be a bit of an adjustment, but I imagine the transfer of power will be a lengthy process, which will give
Actually, we just need a few days to put together a little ceremony.
A few days? But that's so soon! Shouldn't there be some sort of training program that lasts weeks, no, months, if not years?
Everything you've gone through over the years has been a training program.
Oh, Okay, but there's gotta be a guide or a rule book.
Yes, I have it right here. How to Rule Equestria by No Pony Make Pretend Smith.
The friendship journal you wrote yourselves is a better guide than any we could provide. We have the utmost confidence in you, and we hope you'll have the same in yourself.
Oh, I'm absolutely certain she does.
I am not confident about this at all.
Well, that's what I thought. I was being sarcastic before. What? This is all so predictable. Now's the part where you all tell little Sparkle here that everything is going to be fine, but she won't believe you. Oh, I don't need to be here for this.
It's just, I know I said yes, but then they said in a few days, and there's still so much to figure out. It's all happening so fast. I think I need some. Okay, I'll feel much better.
Once you make a plan.
Oh, wow. It's like you
Knew you were going to react this way? We did.
Classic twilighting.
Twilighting. You made me a verb?
It's not a bad thing. We just know you have a process.
Stage 1. You get big news and you're like, no! But then you pace and you chart, you worry. It's okay. You go ahead in Twilight and we'll be here for you.
You're all acting so calm, but this is a big deal. What do we do if something big happens and the princesses aren't there to help?
If you think about it, they literally almost never help.
Huh.
And we still always win!